Hey everyone, this is a video that I'm pretty sure a Black Bond would enjoy. I don't understand the comments that some people make here on YouTube asking why someone would pay $2,000 for a gaming computer. Look, I mean, the one in particular I thought was pretty funny was this comment right here. No, more like $800. Who the hell would pay $2,000 for a PC unless they want to use 12 monitors? Well, there's a lot more to PC gaming than just a fancy graphics card and a high-powered CPU. You know, it's one of those things where it's like a car. You know, yes, you can get a car that gets you from point A to point B for, you know, $1,000 used, but you could also get a car that gets you from point A to point B for $1 million. You know, it's all depending on what you want out of your experience. You know, do you want leather trimmed seats? Do you want a really kicking, you know, surround sound system in your car? Do you want a sunroof? You know, like, there's so much to it. And PCs are extremely similar to that concept. You know, anything in this computer could cost more than what I paid for it. You know, a case. I didn't have to go with this case. I could have went with Lee, which is considered the Mercedes-Benz of computer cases. You know, they are the best. Hands down, there's no way you can argue it. They're the most, you know, I would say premium brand of computer cases. But you get what you pay for. You know, I have this flimsy-ass shit, whereas Lee uses solid steel. You know, not this flimsy pot metal bullshit. Second, power supplies. You can get a 750 watt power supply for less than 50 bucks. But I wouldn't pay $50 for a 750 watt power supply. Why? Because you don't get the modular design. You see those little connectors there where you can, you know, remove and attach extra connectors? You know, there's a premium you pay to get features like that. Yes, at the end of the day, I have the same amount of wattage as someone who paid $50 for theirs, but I get extra stuff. I get a quieter one. You know, it has a single fan, whereas many power supplies have two. It has the semi-modular design, so it's less cables and less clutter and less mess. But I paid $100 for this. Let's move on to a sound card. Many gamers, for some reason, rely on the built-in audio on their motherboard. I think the built-in motherboard audio is shit. You know, it receives interference from other components, you know, it makes buzzing sounds, and it just doesn't sound good at all. So I always get a dedicated, really good sound card. I refuse to use Creative because I think they're shit nowadays. It's all about sucking that guy's dick, you know, the Fatality. You know, I think Fatality whatever is bullshit. Because this sound card sounds far superior to anything Creative has out right now, and that's the HT Omega Striker Pro. But then you get into cooling, right? Cooling. Yeah, you can get by with a $20 heatsink and fan, but wait, do you want to overclock your processor? I think you're going to have to go with water cooling, which is what I have. Water cooling is one of those things you pay a premium for. You don't have to have it, but it's one of those things that's nice to have. Same thing with the motherboard. This motherboard cost me $250. Could I get by with a motherboard that costs 75 bucks? Yeah, I could, but I don't get all the same features. You know, I don't get the diagnostic lights where, at a glance, I can see what the fuck's going on with my computer. If it's not AA, then I know that something's wrong. And I can pretty much, there's little lights all scattered across the motherboard that light up, letting you know where the problem is. If your graphics card's not seated right, there's a light that will light up telling you, look, your graphics card is the problem. If your memory is not seated right, there's a light for the memory. That's something you pay a premium for. Hard drive storage. You know, you can get by with a $50 hard drive. Or you can do what I did and segregate the data amongst multiple drives, where one drive is for game installations, one drive is for all my media storage, one drive is solely for dumping this video that you're watching now onto it, so I can edit the video and dump it onto my other drive. And then I have a solid state drive for my OS, so everything is snappy and fast. Another thing you pay a premium for, having additional inputs. This is USB 3.0 in the front. many cases don't have this. Another premium, fans. I replaced the fan that used to be in here. It used to light up red, but I replaced it with Noctura. Noctura is the most quietest fans you can purchase. They're excellent, well-built fans. But you pay almost like $80 per fan. You know, those are things you pay a premium for. Blu-ray. Does a gamer need a Blu-ray drive in their computer? No. They can get a DVD drive for less than $20. But I decided to buy a Blu-ray drive so I could watch high-definition movies. You see, guys, PC gaming, it's all about the options. It's all about what you want out of your experience. You can build a computer that's great in certain areas, but flawed in others. Like I said, I guarantee, I would say, and I'm putting a rough number out there, I believe at least 75% of gamers don't have a dedicated sound card. I could probably make that bet. You know, and I mean, look, many gamers have dual graphics cards. I'm using a single GTX 680. I could easily put in a second one, but do I need it at the moment? No, I don't. So, this is just a little video to clear up what PC gaming's all about. You don't need to spend $2,000, but if you want certain things, it could become pricey. But you don't need it. You can still build an awesome gaming rig for under $800 easily. But like myself, I like to have the premium options. I like to have a dedicated sound card running a fiber audio channel all the way into my Marantz receiver. Also, premium for my Polk audio speakers, which sound very nice, by the way. So it's all about your options, guys. You know, to be a true gamer, you have to know what your options are. Do you want to play your games in 3D? You get a 3D monitor like I did. Do you want to watch 3D Blu-rays? You get that here. You know, do you want a keyboard that you never have to put batteries in and it's not corded? You pay a premium for that. Solar-powered keyboard by Logitech. Do you want an ultimate gamer mouse? None of this stupid shit. You know, this is the MX Revolution. This is an awesome mouse with a hyper-scrolling auto where it will click and it will also change. It's automatic. You can't get this mouse anymore, but you know, it's ridiculously overpriced if you want it now. But you get options. You know, you get additional buttons where you can control any aspect of your game, and also with a little dock. Look at that. I could dock my mouse and it will recharge. A premium that you pay for this. So, as I said, you know, gaming is all about your options. Something you don't really get with consoles. Consoles, yes, they give you an option. Do you want a hard drive or not? Oh, do you want it in pink, yellow, green, blue? Those are your options when it comes to console gaming. With PC gaming, you have all these options. The sky's the limit when it comes to PC gaming. Get with the program, guys. You don't know what you're missing.